Hi there, so it finished 2-1 today against Nottingham Forest in our first game of the season. Your thoughts on the game?
Good game. Started off well. I'd say the last 15 minutes, I think we lost a bit of composure. But other than that, we got 3 points, so what can I complain about?
So first half was really good. Got
Yeah.
2 goals, Eddie and Saka scoring. Saka's goal was spectacular.
Amazing. Do you know what though? My biggest thing, and I was speaking to my brother about it, is Havertz. I don't know if I'm feeling him. I think for me personally, we needed a striker that was going to score goals, and I feel like when you're bringing players in, they've either got to be better than what you've got, or you're only bringing someone like for like if you're short in that area. And I don't think we're short in that area. We've got Nketiah and we've got Jesus. I know Jesus is out for like 6 weeks, but I feel like he's a bit slow compared to the chemistry and the football that we play. You can tell he's been at Chelsea.
I think that he was brought in to be a backup midfielder, really. I don't
But
think
why?
he was really playing.
Why? We've got Partey, we've got Odegaard, we've got Rice, we've got Vieri.
I think more for that Xhaka role and the Odegaard role in
But
case we
Rice can play that
with
role.
him.
Rice can play that role.
Yeah, but as a backup, that's what I mean. So ideally, I think he would go with Partey, Rice, and Odegaard as the 3 in the midfield. I mean, just have someone that has a good backup. Today as well, Partey had to go to right back. What did you think of the lineup?
Foot lineup was alright. I can see what he was doing. He's doing exactly what, obviously, school of Pep. If you notice, with Man City, they play with 4 centre-backs. And obviously, Stones pops into that midfield, creates an overload with the 4. Obviously, we ain't got a... I think Ben White could do that. But putting Partey right back, the whole plan was to play him in midfield. So just create an overload and have that 4-man midfield. So I knew what he was doing. But some people didn't, but I did, so it is what it is.
And then second half got a bit tricky at the end, as you mentioned, the last 15 minutes. Got to give Nottingham Forest credit, but they did play well in the second half. I mean,
I didn't know Alanga was that quick.
That was one hell of a goal. What a goal.
Like, he was rapid. No one was catching him. But again, I think we just need to... We closed the game out, but I just feel like we didn't have the cutting edge in the last 15, 20 minutes. There was chances where the guys could have been a bit more direct, but it is what it is, isn't it? We got 3 points.
That's the main
We got
thing,
3 points. That's what I care about.
Yeah, for sure. Who would you give your man of the match to?
Do you know what? I actually don't know. I think Saka had a good game. I think Odegaard was mustard, as he always is. His flair. But I'd probably give it to Declan Rice. I think he was basic. He kept the ball ticking. He didn't overdo it. He reads the game. He sees the game before it happens. So I'll probably give it to Declan Rice.
Okay, I mean, just looking at the overall title race, we saw Man City yesterday looking really strong. It's expected they're the treble winners. They're going to be strong again this season. Now, what's your thoughts on the title race for us and your minimum expectations?
I think it's us and them. Again, I think Liverpool might shock a few people. But I can't. United, I'm not sure. I don't think United got a striker that's going to score goals. Obviously, they got Rashford, but they haven't got an actual centre forward. Tottenham probably getting relegated. Who else we got? Chelsea. They're on a rebuilding stage, like what we was 2-3 years ago. They've got players, but they haven't got no managers just come in. They've got to get the gel right. So I reckon it's probably just us and City, personally.
Okay, you think we can do it?
Depends. Obviously, Champions League football, the players that used to having those games excessively throughout the week, so we just got to see what happens. But I've got confidence that we'll ride them like we did last year. It depends how we are in the last 2 months of the season. That's what it matters. See, with City don't care about what we're doing or what other people's doing. City are just like, you know what, we'll try, Pep will trial and error, we'll put this player here. They just play their own season, and they're just like, you know what, we'll see you man in April, innit? We'll see who's about it in April. That's what we need to be like, but they're veterans, so we just got to chase them down. That's all we can do.